Talk about a global revolution. He is one of the most exciting authors out there right now, and his new instant New York Times bestselling book centers around a kid from the Lou who just became the president of the United States. Soman Chainani is here to talk about his brand new book, Young World, and why St. Louis is a key part of the story. Welcome, Soman.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you. How does it feel to have this book be an instant bestseller?
I mean, it's been 3.5 years in the process. I feel like I couldn't have written this book unless I moved to St. Louis. It's been a huge part of my life moving here, and also it's a big part of the book. So to me, it's a celebration not just of the book itself, but of the city.
Yeah, and you know what? I should say the city's celebrating too, because I just saw that it's the #1 book being sold in St. Louis.
Yeah, which is crazy. You know, when I moved here, I lived in New York for 22 years, and in New York, no one belongs to New York. It's like, you know, you're lucky to survive a day there. And here, I just feel so embraced and so part of the community here.
Yeah.
So it's great to have this book.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this book has been described as kind of House of Cards meets Hunger Games, and one that gets not only young people to read, but potentially even might get young people to run for office. Can you talk about what Young World is about?
Sure. It's about a 17-year-old who is frustrated with the system and feels like young people aren't heard by older politicians. And so he makes a YouTube video about how young people have lost the right to be young and asking everyone to write him in instead for president against two kind of 70-year-old candidates. And the movement goes viral, and you have the explosion of a new global revolting youth party of young people. And he's from St. Louis, normal 17-year-old kid who plays tennis in high school, and he becomes the leader of this movement of young people that not just spreads around the United States, but around the world. And so you have 8 governments fall to teenage leaders in the first 20 pages of the book.
Oh, it's so exciting. And then, you know, this is categorized as a young adult novel, right? But really, everyone should read it.
Yeah, adults, I feel like adults, especially parents who have kids, it gives you a way to communicate with them and to understand what they're feeling in the world right now and how they want things to change. And I think for young people, it gives them kind of a platform of principles that they can commit to both in their life and politically. So I think it works for all ages.
Yeah, and you also have been doing book tours for a long time. So for fans who know you really well, you brought us to School for Good and Evil. You are a prolific writer. What made you turn from fairy tales, basically, and fantasy into the world of politics?
I think I had gone to over 500 schools and seen the difference in kids. I felt like they were more stressed out, more anxious. And I was trying to get to the bottom of what that was. And I think it was that they feel helpless in this world. They've lost control to the algorithm, to AI, to all these different things. And so I wanted to write a book that gave them power back. Yeah. And that was essential to me.
And what has been the reaction? Because you're on your book tour right now. This is the end of your book tour, right?
Almost. I would a big party with you at the Clark Family Library on Thursday. That'll be sort of the closing of the big, 3-week book tour. But the reaction so far has been amazing. I mean, both from young people and older people, and it's been great to go into schools. I've been going to high schools all over the country and really talking to kids about how to take back their future and to have agency in this world versus just reacting to what's thrown at them.
And you've also had reaction from, like nonprofit groups.
Yeah.
You've had, I think, can we name drop Eric?
Yeah.
Schultz? Okay, right?
Yep, Eric Schultz. Yeah, he's Obama's senior advisor now. He used to work in the White House and now is Obama's advisor post-presidency, and he's been the advisor on this project as well. He's the producer on potential adaptation.
Oh, and he's a WashU grad too.
And he's a WashU grad.
So there's a connection there.
Yeah, WashU grad. And so, Eric was really touched by the idea that the main character is from St. Louis. And so you have a 17-year-old president who is from St. Louis.
I love it. Okay, so how long have you called St. Louis home now?
Okay, so it's been 3.5 years. It went in a blink,
It did.
I love it. I feel like I can't see myself anywhere else. I came here for love. I fell in love with a farmer. And so I've seen every part of St. Louis and the suburbs and, going north to the farm country. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Do you think that you could be a Missouri farm kid, right?
I
Maybe?
think so. I feel like I was meant to be here from day one. So I can't imagine, I don't even remember my life anymore pre-St. Louis.
Oh my gosh, that's such a compliment to us. What has been the most fun part about just traveling the country, getting to see kids, getting to see them touch and feel your book? It's a beautiful book, by the way.
I think it's a different kind of book, which is what has made it fun. There's over 150 neon visuals inside the book. You can turn to any page in the book and you have visuals in addition to everything that's happening. So it is a different kind of experience for readers. And so when I go into schools to be able to talk to kids and say, this is not a normal book, even if you've given up reading, even if you've never read a book in your life, you're going to have a different kind of reading experience. So I think that's probably been the most special part, is getting kids who don't read to pick up a book for the very first time. And we've given it to hundreds of teenagers now, and ones who've never, ever even come close to finishing a book are tearing through it in a few days.
Yeah, that's what I saw so I was in Washington, D.C. last week, and I got to see you at a school.
Tour with me. It was great.
Yeah, the kids were I shouldn't say kids, the young people were so engaged with you as a speaker and an author and in the book itself.
I think it just looks different than other books, which was part of the design, because I feel like a lot of young people had given up books in favor of video games and their phones. And so I needed a book that just would get their attention.
Yeah, it's exciting. Okay, so then talk about the event happening this week. You've got your big last stop, right?
Yeah, I'm doing schools all week, all over St. Louis, and then Thursday night's the big finale at the Clark Family Library off Lindbergh, and Michelle is hosting it and moderating it, so it's going to be an amazing event. It'll be the big kind of closing celebration of the book.
I'm so excited. St. Louis, show up for Soman. This is so exciting. We're so honored that you live in the city, that you're doing so many cool things. It's really wonderful. And giving back. I mean, really, you could have just lived here and been famous, but you're really doing so much for the schools and the students, which is exciting.
I feel very proud to be in St. Louis. And to know you.
No, thank you so much. Thank you. Soman's going to be signing books, so we'll be giving these away to a school too. So
amazing.
Thank you, Soman.